With the owner, let's give it up for Lauren.
Right!
And Lauren, as we look at the menu here, talk about all the great products that people can expect when they visit you here at the Bliss Juice Bar.
Thank you, Howard. We're not just about protein shakes and freshly squeezed juices. We do have supplements and teas. One of the things that we do around here for the protein shakes and the freshly squeezed juices, you can really alter it to however you need to fit your needs. We do another thing where if you want to make up your own shake, you want to name it, you could actually end up on my menu. That's a lot of people seem to like that. We have a couple of additions since we started opening. And again, we're just really all about helping you out. If there's ever anything that you want, if you don't see it, please let us know. We'll be happy to bring it in if we can. If we can make it for you, we do that. We really just want to get the community involved as much as possible and understand that, you know, eating right, drinking the right foods, and staying healthy is the best thing that you can do for yourself.
And it's not just a fallacy, but the fact that Jack LaLanne lived to 96 years old and he juiced every day, how important was that in him living a long, long life?
He really prided himself on just drinking the right drinks and eating the right foods and staying healthy and making sure that he had all the nutrients that he possibly needed. And that's what kept him going all those years.
That's awesome. Let's give it up for Lauren at the Bliss Juice Bar. All right. I want to bring in a key contributor to the show. Let's give it up for Steve Kenner.
Stevie! Woo!
And there was a very important meeting that went down last week. Steve was there at Surf Riders meeting. So Steve, fill us in and what's going on with this very important issue here in Long Beach.
Thank you, Howie. This is kind of an ongoing thing. Some people might already know, hopefully they do, that there's been a lot of issues with the bay. So the western bays, we've had pollution. They finally came out with this, I think the study was out of Stony Brook, of the contamination levels that the bay water sewage treatment plant was spilling into the water. So they finally actually have something that documents the levels, because they were saying that, you know, there were some spikes, but it's nothing to be concerned about, and it is. So a lot of concerned citizens, this is through the Surf Rider Foundation, the Central or the Mid-Island chapter, started, you know, making a lot of noise, along with a couple of other groups, Operation Splash, and now the Sludge Stopper Task Force. And we were able to get the Commissioner of the Department of Public Works for Nassau County, Sheila Shaw, to come in. So she was addressing questions directly after speaking with several other colleagues. We had a couple consultants and the people that are running both the plant in East Rockaway and further out on the island that are both part of this problem. And they seem to be responsive and really listening to us, which is nice, because sometimes you know, if you feel like you're yelling and screaming to a wall, you know, it doesn't necessarily strengthen your resolve. Here we know that they are listening to us. They have tried to make some changes. They have tried to push some stuff through. We're actually working on some legislation for a more timely update when there is like if there's a surge in the pollutants, so that can notify swimmers, people that are sailing, and people that are fishing in those western bays before, you know, they do any damage to themselves. And you know, that's kind of the name of the game. You know, the waterways that's the lifeblood of, you know, of a community, of a region. And if that gets heavily polluted, you know, there are definitely health issues that follow. So we're trying to, you know, deal with that situation.
All right. Great job. Let's give it up for Steve Kenner. All right. And now let's welcome in Ross Stanger with the Surf Report.
Ross is there too.
Ross was at the meeting also. Welcome to the show, Ross. And we're going to get you a health drink later in the show. But Ross, the weather's getting warmer. So let's have a surf report from Ross Stanger.
How's it going? Yeah, the waves have been pretty good. I went out yesterday and today, and it's been pretty good. It should be good this entire week, north winds, and should be some fall in the water.
And we're doing a great thing with Ross. Ross did this last year. He trained a young autistic boy how to surf. He's going to do it again with young Maxwell King. How exhilarating is that to teach a young boy, an autistic boy, how to surf? And how excited are you to work with young Maxwell?
It's a great feeling teaching them. They really love it, and I'm really excited to teach Maxwell. It should be a great experience for both me and him.
All right. Being a surfer, how important is good nutrition to riding the waves and staying in top shape? So how important is good nutrition to the captain of the Long Beach surf team?
It's a great deal of importance. We really need to keep our nutrition right, and it should be good for surfing, keeping exercising.
All right. Let's give it up for Ross Stanger. All right. All right, we're going to take a break a little early, but I just want to make this announcement. If you want to watch this great show, to see all the people on this show, tomorrow night, go to, on YouTube, Halftime Howie, live from the Bliss Juice Bar and Lounge. And the man that videotapes it, our great videographer, is Walter Searcy. And we gave Walter a little nickname. I'll tell you why. Because I'm Halftime Howie. I got my nickname. We got the Hockey Spin with Tracy Lynn. She's got her nickname. We got Eddie Digital. He's got his nickname. So we gave a new nickname to my man Walter. From now on, he's going to be called the Iceman. And let me tell you why we're going to call him the Iceman. Because one day, several years ago, Walter was headed to a party with his friend. And he said, we got to get a lot of ice because it's going to be a big party. Eddie and his friends walk in the door. And as Eddie walked in the door to this store, he sees a beautiful woman in the aisle. He says to his friend, you get the ice. I'm going to find that lady, and I'm going to introduce myself. Well, that beautiful lady that Walter found that day, introduced himself, became his future wife. So he didn't get the ice, he got the future wife. And that's why we're going to call him the Iceman. And besides that, gospel singing or handling the camera, my man Walter Searcy is cool as ice. The Iceman. Woo! All right, we're going to take a break, coming to you live from the Bliss Juice Bar and Lounge. And after the break, we're going to end it in style with some amazing, talented, gifted, incredible, awesome singers from the Bliss Juice Bar and Lounge. I'm Halftime Howie. This is broadcasting on the beach from Long Island's first and oldest radio station, WG.